The Bitter Truth. Decent book. Regardless, AI is just in the same place threat intelligence is, where our current theoretical understanding about criminology and cyber threats is minimal at worst and optimistically misaligned with reality at best. AI is in the same place, except it's in its deep learning processes. There are a lot of strong and poorly justified assumptions that are made in threat intelligence. That is to say nothing about how little we really understand about the objectives, movements, decision-making process of criminals, even after poring over that giant corpus of threat data out there about them. AI has exactly the same problem. We really don't understand the decision-making process of deep learning models. Take a look at the paper Deep Neural Collapse on the topic. You'll see what I'm talking about when you take a glance at it. It's a bit thick, but it's worth the time. But on threat intelligence, you might ask, why don't we understand threat intelligence? It's everywhere, and the threat data provided works well enough. I mean, the average person uses it and gets value out of it. I'd argue that what we are witness to is the end of the first hype train. What I mean here is threat intelligence providers and corporate intel teams employ a similar enough analysis, data structure, and process of learning that the outcomes they create are pretty much all the same. That one way has worked and everyone has stuck with it. A plug for consistency, but not for usefulness. After the initial spark that united the Threat Intelligence Summit we have experienced these last few decades, everyone stopped questioning if the underlying logic frameworks responsible for threat intelligence are the right ones, much less if they are accurate or useful. Instead, a massive industry has run away with the first idea that sort of worked, generating tons of mostly pointless threat data. It has made a lot of money for people, absolutely. But my bar is a bit higher than that. An industry that perpetuates itself without offering something of substance is a pointless one. Threat intelligence has to solve problems, make good on its promise to solve security issues, to be relevant.